Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. My name is Sister Fatima Hodge.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. My name is Brother David Hodge. We are active NGO warriors, representing Master Suleiman, the messenger of the covenant, the breaker of the seven seals. This is wartime. Okay, we're going to get started. Before we do, we're going to talk about the Holocaust, which is our experience here in America since the time of 1555. But they whitewash it as slavery, which we know not to be true. Because slavery is just 1% of what happened to us here. That's just the economic side. It's just 100% profit over, you know what I'm saying, and minimum overhead, which means that it's free slave labor. But it doesn't include the torment and the torture we went through. It doesn't speak about the physical experience that we suffered here in America. Nowhere in the definition of slavery.
And that's what the definition, this is the definition that they give the black men of America's experience of being here, is that we went through slavery.
Right.
So, and that is basically, it's not basic, it is a complete lie, because that's not all that we went through.
Exactly.
And people know these things, everybody knows this, but they accept the fact that they accepted that slavery is enough, basically. But we know that that's not the true definition. So we gave it a new definition, which is the Holocaust.
Right.
Because what we went through was horror.
Horror.
And the reason why we gave it a definition of Holocaust is because they like to highlight their experience. So we're going to highlight ours and use theirs as well.
Exactly.
The Holocaust, brothers and sisters.
Right.
We went through horror.
Which was 1,000 times worse than what they went through
Exactly.
by far.
These people did so much to us.
Right.
And we don't even remember.
Exactly. And it's unimaginable.
That's the biggest problem. We don't remember. Or we don't, not that we don't remember. Our people just lack the knowledge of what took place during that time. So now they're accepting.
We was programmed to
all
believe
type
whatever
of things.
they told
Like
us.
basically, I'm not leaving the land with my people's blood and sweat on it.
Right, blood, sweat,
and tears on it. I'm not leaving here.
But I still don't. Right, I don't feel like they understand the extent of what we went through here.
Exactly. You wouldn't want to be nowhere.
You wouldn't want to participate.
Exactly.
With these people
you don't want to be exactly anywhere near these people or in this environment, living in this environment, buying land in this environment, because this like you shared, your people's blood and sweat and tears is on this.
Right.
On this land, and it is. So
misery.
Why would you want to be?
Why would you want to stay here
around
in the land
that?
of that? Knowing that that's what took place. Why wouldn't you want to separate?
Right. And we know our people, as they feel like our ancestors will be proud of what's taking place today, because of
they would be sick.
They think they'll be proud because now they're able to do certain things.
We got access
it's
to
more
what they
equality
taking
place. They're making progress. All these things that they're doing, basically, they're saying that our ancestors will be proud of what's taking place. However, no, they would not be proud. Why would they be proud of the land they were stolen?
They were stolen,
here.
Why would they be proud?
They're prisoners. They were prisoners here. Our people were prisoners here. We were not proud. Exactly.
Why would you be proud to be snatched up and brought somewhere, and then now you got freedom or some type of equality somewhere you don't belong?
Place.
I don't belong
never
here.
Left. You never left. That's what our people just.
Right.
I think our people just like to. I don't know what it is. It's just something in your mind it's not clicking, you're not free.
Well,
brothers and sisters, we are not free.
They think they are because they like we are though. You gotta understand. We got access. We get to the bag. We winning. We outsmarting these white people.
You're still slaves, modern day slaves. You're still slaves, brother. Everybody wants these jobs. That's what slaves are. Right. That's what I'm gonna say. You're slaves.
We're going beyond slavery.
Slavery ain't changed. I mean,
everybody's
slaves. Exactly.
This is a corporation. This is what this corporation brings. This is what they offer. So slavery, they believe their foundation is capitalism. Right. They
gonna make a bunch of money off of you and give you shit. Exactly. Give you nothing, basically.
They basically, they charging you to work and then taking a cut off of it and giving you the scraps. Just like back in slavery. They gave you
They didn't give us nothing.
right. I'm saying
in
everything
return.
that they pulled out of that pig, they pulled everything out, but it's in the
Oh,
intestines.
right.
They gave you the intestines
Exactly.
with the poop attached to
scraps.
it.
Exactly. They went and got all the good pieces off the pig, and then
Right. And
they threw us the
you the slop.
The slop.
Right.
So now we live. Now we got so used to eating that. Our people thinking it's okay to eat
Right.
that
We
today.
made it a delicacy, and now they charge you
my-
an arm and a leg for that too nowadays.
My grandpa been living for 175 years,
These worms
and he been
and
eating
these-
pork
yeah.
until he died.
Right.
Exactly, but he
Just
was
because
miserable.
your fathers and your mothers and them did things don't mean that they was right or they knew. They didn't know. They didn't understand. Because if they did, I'm pretty sure they would not be doing these things.
Exactly. These are all things that we are still traumatized by from slavery. Y'all don't even realize it.
Exactly.
You all are doing things, and you don't even realize that it's just a reaction from slavery that
Exactly.
you're doing. Basically,
It's
not
past-
slavery, but from the
The
Holocaust.
horror calls.
As if you
Right.
basically, because they trained us to be a certain
It
way.
was programmed
Our
so it's
women
passed
wearing
down.
blonde hair,
Exactly.
all these things, straight
You
hair
trained
that's
to
not
hate
ours,
yourself.
trained to hate ourselves,
You
trained to
trained-
look like another
Right.
person just because we paid for it or it's mine, so I
Right.
paid for it. That
But
doesn't
that's
mean
the
anything.
image
This
of
is
this
still
American
not.
society.
That's still not you. And then our people don't even realize, I chose that color because I just wanted that color.
No,
that
you
is
didn't.
still something that's
It's-
in your mind
It's
that
in your subconscious.
caused you to
locked
want that
in,
hair color.
Because this is the
Exactly.
superior look. You've been told that this is what the look is. This is what's going. This is what's popular. This is high demand. This is the white man's world. This is how you're going to
Right.
thrive and,
And really
and
even supposed to
succeed.
cover ourselves.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So
We-
you wouldn't even have to worry about what the
we
color
don't
of your
have
hair
to
look
worry
like.
about all
You know
that.
what I mean?
Exactly, because we're not even supposed to be showing all that. You're supposed to be covered.
That's what I'm saying. So
Sisters.
that means that we
So
lack
another-
the knowledge,
of-
the full scope of
That's
knowledge.
another thing they did to us and during the horror call. They stripped our women.
Stripped them.
They made us naked like
right.
them.
And that was not.
That's
that
not
was
how
not
we.
acceptable.
Now we naked. Now we're exposed.
Right. They made us. They did.
We were
what-
never exposed.
That's the devil's
Animals
beauty.
have skin, right? Animals have fur.
That's the devil's
Why
beauty.
take the fur off of a woman?
Right.
Which is our fur,
That was
which
our
would
true
represent
beauty.
our skin.
Right.
I mean, excuse me, our clothes.
Right.
Of course, that's what keeps us warm, right? What keeps an animal warm is their fur, or
Exactly.
it keeps them covered is their fur.
That's the
We
beauty
walking
of
around
our women.
Looking
They-
like boneless chicken wings.
Right, you out there just
out here
out here
skin.
just letting everybody see what you're working with.
Right.
And then how do you expect to have
So,
a man and your man got
exactly.
nothing to look forward to?
He done seen everything.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody in the world has seen everything.
Right.
So that's what the devil do. That's what the devil's women do. They don't have any true beauty, so they
So
have to
it's-
show their nakedness
exactly. So
for
it's-
their beauty. But our women, they are beautiful by nature. They're just
Okay.
beautiful all around. And we don't distract our people, or we don't interfere with our people's thinking with being naked. We are righteous. We're disciplined. We, you know what I'm saying? We do things the right way. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
why-
That's a secret for me when I get home.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why some of my brothers are so unconnected to the woman as well, because they see everything 24/7.
Right.
So it's nothing to
Right. Nothing to look forward to. No
it's
excitement.
nothing to base
No-
not just that.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
that
like you didn't.
well,
They didn't shock your serotonin. And
right.
dopamines
So it's
and
like
the
you're not looking
feelings.
forward. You already
Right.
seen everything, so you're trying to do something else basically.
Right. Your
So,
nerves is
like you're going
damaged.
outside of the box of, because your brain is used to seeing body
Right.
24/7.
Yeah.
It's just
So now you're looking
not
for something else
what
that
you're
excites
attracted
you.
to exactly
Right.
anymore. So you're going beyond
Exactly.
attracted
And-
to all.
and
You know what I'm
knowing
saying?
How terrible this place is. They got all type of weirdos
Different
out here
things.
for you. So you got transgenders, you got this benders and binders, and you got all these trisexual,
And horror.
bisexual. Man, these
And
you
this
got
all
all type
took
of
place,
stuff.
and this all took place during the horror calls. This is
Right.
all. It's happened. All this the sexual confusion,
Right,
gays, all this. This
Right.
all happened from these devils, brothers
Exactly.
and sisters. These devils did all of these things, and they're about to be judged. They're being judged right now as we speak. We are living in those days
Right.
of their judgment, brothers and sisters.
Why, and you would say, why are they being judged? Or what's the purpose of them being judged? We free, we good. It's okay. We're going to just get on the top. We're going to do what Obama did. We're going to try to get our black people elected. Or we're going to do this and that. You know, people think that they got success here. We're going to be the black first doctor, the black first this. We're trying to be black owned, black. We're going to take over this America. But why would you take over America if America's coming to an end? So there is no America to take over because it's
Right.
about to be over with.
Exactly.
That's the point
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make. And they're under judgment due to what they did to us during the Holocaust.
Right.
That's what it says in the Abrahamic covenant.
Mhm.
For the murder, for the oppression that they did to our people,
From
deceiving
eating
and
off
lying
that-
to us.
From eating off that tree.
Right. These people
They were
did,
told not to touch.
these people did some stuff to us, man. And they gonna pay for it dearly.
And it's important that our people remember. So that's why we are continuously sharing this knowledge with you all.
Right.
Repeating ourselves every day if we have
Exactly.
to. Until you all understand
Until you right.
what took place to our people.
Right. We're gonna drill
It's
it into your
time
minds.
to fight back, brothers and sisters. It's time to get our minds back.
Right.
All right. So we're going to move forward into the next segment. All right. All right, brothers and sisters. Today we're going to be speaking about the Abrahamic covenant. All right. As you all know, we've spoke on before and we'll continue to speak on, which is our covenant, brothers and sisters, our promise that was given to us for serving 400 plus years here in a land that is not ours and taking that sacrifice for the rest of the planet.
Right.
And this is our reward. But our people don't understand or don't know our reward. Don't even know that we have a reward.
Right.
They don't even know that we made a sacrifice.
Exactly.
They don't even understand that. They just think that black people came here.
Right.
We just came here on a visa.
Right.
And we
were so
were so terrible. We need to
right.
become
so
slaves. We were
sinful
so
and savages.
right, savages, so lazy. They had
Right.
to be turn us into slaves. We're like animals. So
Exactly.
this is what they say. The reason why
Right.
we came here.
Exactly.
That's totally
Incorrect.
incorrect. That's not why we came here.
Not at
First
all.
of all, the reason why we were brought here to America is because these devils took us
Exactly.
from our land and brought us here. But the thing is, the next question comes up: well, why y'all allow somebody to take y'all? Why y'all just let people take y'all?
Right.
Like,
Y'all
first of
deserve
all,
to be in that situation.
we knew that this was going to take place.
Exactly.
So that's what we shared, sacrifice. We had to make these people, like we shared, we are the creators, brothers and sisters.
Everything.
We knew these people was coming,
Right.
so we planned ahead, like we always do with everything. We made a people that will be in the image of us,
Right. Stripped down version.
but they look like us, but they're not us. Well, I
Right.
wouldn't say they look like us.
Well, they don't look like us, right.
They're not. They don't look. Excuse me, these devils. However,
They were mankind.
they're a man as well.
Right.
Exactly.
Kind of like a man.
We made these people for a deprivation period that we was under. So we knew these people were wicked. Were wicked
Right.
by nature.
Exactly.
So we had to. The strongest tribe had to sacrifice and be the punching bag for the rest of the planet, for these wicked people,
Exactly.
so they wouldn't destroy everything else
Right.
on the planet, brothers and sisters. So we allowed them to take us, and no, we're not a violent people, which brings us back to that. This is why we didn't fight. We didn't know what these people were.
Right.
We thought these people were monsters.
It wasn't even our vocabulary.
We were so frightened. We didn't have anything in our vocabulary of these brothers and sisters. These people were. We knew that these people were wicked. Yes, we made a wicked people. However,
But if you never,
it just
right.
if you never seen
You never
wicked,
seen it, right.
you never seen
You
it.
never seen
You
it.
never seen it. Then
Right.
when you see it, it's shocking. So you're not.
Right.
It's scary. You know when something scares you, you're scared. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You in the whole defense mode, brothers.
That was the
It's
first
just
time
like-
experiencing it head on
So
like
we were
that.
frightened.
Right.
We inside a boat, ship. These people looking at us, they want to eat us.
Right,
All
we didn't
type
know
of
what
things, brothers and sisters.
they
The
was
smell. They had us inside of these, in this environment. This is why we had to go through these things, though, brothers and sisters, because we sacrificed though for the rest of the planet.
Right.
This
Nobody
is why.
else
This is
did
why
it.
Jamaicans and
Right. Haitians or
Asians, what else? Somalians, all these different
Right.
people did not go through this
process.
treatment that we went through
Right.
here in America.
Exactly.
Only tribe that was taken was us, brothers and
Right.
sisters, the seed of Abraham. We were the only people that was taken and brought here.
Right.
Why did they take these specific people? What made them just say, I want to take these people? You know, out of all black people, why did they choose these black people? Why did they choose? Because all black people
Right.
we were everywhere, brothers and sisters. We
Exactly.
were creators. So what made you come to this location? Take these people because they were given a guidance, brothers and sisters. Whereas, like
Exactly.
we said, we knew these people were coming.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we
Yeah.
had to go
Right.
through.
Yep.
And we wanted, of course we wanted to get out of there, be out of that. Why would God put you guys through that?
Right.
That'll be the next question. Why would God put us through that?
Well, we didn't. We got sold out by our own brother. Our brother
Exactly.
sold us out because he didn't want us to get the inheritance because he wasn't the inheritor of the. He is the seed of Abraham. Ishmael was our brother, but he wasn't the inheritor of the promised land. He knew that, so he betrayed us. He was the gatekeeper. He allowed these people to come in and take us away. He showed them the way. And that's why we were the specific people that they picked, because the people that we trusted the most let them in.
Right.
Right. Led us right to it. Led them right to us.
And there was also a rhyme and reason for everything. We
Right.
are the strongest tribe.
Exactly.
As
So
well.
it was all in alignment
It was
regardless.
all right. We're the strongest tribe. We were the only people who could sustain this long. That's why they like, why do people still, all the stuff they done did to us, we still here, brothers and sisters. They did so much to us, and we still here.
Still
They ain't
here.
do this to these.
Nope.
This is why when you bring up these certain things to these certain black skin folk, they don't understand.
Right.
Because they were not here in America with us.
Exactly.
They're our brothers, but they were not here with us. They didn't go through what the seed of Abraham went through. They're not the seed of Abraham.
Right,
They're our brothers, but
they
that's
can't
not the
relate
seed
to
of
your
Abraham. We're not the
experience.
same tribe.
Right.
Their tribe didn't go through that.
They don't understand the
That's why
sacrifice we
Africans
made.
and other
Right.
ethnicities don't understand when we say we don't like these people.
Right.
These
like, for
people
what?
these people tortured us.
Everybody
these
went
people
through slavery.
everybody went
Y'all worry
and
about that?
y'all just so ungrateful. Y'all here in the land, they got everything. First of all,
This is the worst
it
part
doesn't.
of the planet.
Exactly, it's the worst part of the planet.
It's all illusions.
This is the illusion that they gave you, so that's why you here.
Right.
Anyway, to even be speaking to me, because you should be in your land, right?
Exactly.
But you were attracted here,
Exactly.
telling me I'm ungrateful, but we were raised here.
Y'all attracted here because we here. That's why y'all keep coming back and
Exactly.
forth.
This is why America's all flashy.
We make America
because
great.
we do that.
Right.
We do.
Everything's coming.
That's why everybody want to come to America
Right.
because we are
We
the
here.
spirit.
We are
here.
the spirit. Right.
We
are the mathematics here. We are the creativity. We would make
everything
the
comes
world
out
go
of America.
round.
Everything
Right.
comes out of America because it comes out of our minds, brothers and
Exactly.
sisters. Everything comes out of America. Nothing. China ain't made nothing. None of these places that have
just-
now you
right, they just improvised off
have
blueprints.
big corporations or whatever that's
Right.
making products, but they have never created anything.
Not anything from scratch.
Not created nothing, brothers
Exactly.
and sisters. Nothing.
In any of those other European nations or Caucasian nations, nothing's great come out of there either. So if these Caucasians had the capability of creativity, then why couldn't they make Europe a paradise?
Right.
Because it's impossible. Because the only people able to create and do these things are here in America. Our black people here in America, the original people. Our ideas
creative.
are coming. Right, the ideas are coming from us. Like she
We have
explained
that
to
full spatial
Right.
as well. This is why.
So, right, all the
y'all
coldest things
y'all
coming
say
out of
that,
here.
well, we black. I'm black too. I'm Jamaican, but you don't. You're
Right.
not. You
But
didn't.
you
You
don't
didn't go through
have-
that process.
Right, you don't have the
Of
fully
being
spatial mind.
exactly.
The 90% spatial, unique only. We are the only ones who have
We
it.
split our minds with these people. This
Right.
is why
We isolated.
Isolated.
Right.
We are the people.
isolated
This
the
is why we
minds.
had to be the people to come here with them. They had,
Exactly.
We was their
When
other
you think
half.
about it, right,
We was
when
their
you-
other half. They had to.
Right.
Brothers and sisters, we was fully spatial. They're fully technical.
Exactly. Well,
it's
right,
like,
we wasn't fully, but
right,
they
10%,
fully
right.
technical, but we, you know what I'm saying, 90% spatial.
Right.
But that's what keeps us bound because we still had that 10% analytical.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But we were the people who was who was stripped
Right.
to make these people.
Exactly.
So all the other people, all the other brothers and sisters and Africans, You all didn't go through that process.
Right.
So you
Y'all
all
didn't
are
go through that
still
process.
like how we were previously.
Y'all still ambidextrous. Y'all got
Exactly
both
how our
minds.
brains were previously.
Y'all
You all
got-
still have that
Right.
brain.
You got that. Yeah, creative, and you got the technical, the logic
Which-
and the creative. Y'all got both.
Right.
That's why y'all able to come back and forth and communicate with these people.
Exactly.
You see
You're
what I'm
able
saying?
to, the bridge. You're able to
Communicate with both parties.
both parties.
Right.
You're able to communicate. We're the real original black people, and this is another way to identify if you are. You can't even communicate with white people.
Exactly.
It's just you can jet for a moment, but not for too long.
Exactly.
Because I don't know what you're saying, and you
Right.
don't know what I'm saying. So we two different natures
Right.
here,
We
and
got-
I can't vibe
right.
with you. You can't
Exactly.
vibe with me.
We got just
Brothers and-
enough technical to kind of communicate with them, but they can't communicate with us at all because they are 100% technical. They extreme.
That's why you ever realize you around a white person, or you always have to get into their world,
Right.
because they're never going to come down to your
Right.
world
And
because they don't know
they
how.
Can't understand
And they
you,
feel
right.
like if they
and
do,
that's why they experiment on
exactly.
you and try to study you, and that's why they
Exactly.
study everything because they don't
don't
have
want-
the knowledge of it.
Right.
So I'm saying they only got that horizontal wisdom. They can only go a straight line, and they have to observe and watch because they don't have the full scope. The vertical
Exactly.
knowledge, the vertical wisdom, like we do,
Right.
we elevate. Things just
Right.
get better and better, and we just so much smarter and so much wiser than these people. They're not the creators of anything because they were created by us
Exactly.
as the weakest being. They are the weakest being on the planet. That's why they do. That's how they do
The
weak
skunks
acts.
of the planet Earth.
Right. They do weak and wicked acts because that's how we created them. We created them. We separated that brown germ, and we made these people to sustain society for a certain time. And these people, that's all they do. So they got y'all believing that they are better than everybody.
Right, exactly. So, our point was to get back to the Abraham Covenant.
Right.
And this is why we are receiving a reward. We did the job, brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
We are at the finish line. The race is almost over.
Right.
We are now about to bring in our reality.
Right.
The time is up.
It's done with. The deprivation period is
Are
over
now
with.
no longer in the deprivation period. We're here. The contract is over.
done.
Brothers and sisters, we're
Right.
no longer.
It's over with.
It's officially over, but it's shared. How you would know that contract will be over with is the signs of their judgment.
Exactly.
The day that when 400 years ended,
Right.
brothers and sisters, that next year the plague came, brothers and sisters. So they telling you that the Bible is past tense. However, we know the Bible is
Right. We're living out
things
the Bible.
that we are living out the Bible. These
Right.
things are happening as we speak.
It's right. Future.
So, knowing that these things happen right after this 400 years.
Right.
So, this was in the scripture. It said 400 years we've been in a land that is not ours for 400 years. And after that 400 years, we will be we'll be afflicted. And then after that 400 years, the people who afflicted us will be judged.
Exactly.
So, we know that that's what the scripture said. How long have we been here? The black men of America. We only
Right.
people that fit that description.
We
We've been here for 466 years now and
Right.
counting, since for the technical people.
Right.
We've been here for 466 years.
Exactly.
However,
The time of servitude.
this
didn't
time of
start
servitude didn't start
until
until
1619.
1619.
Right.
We came here in 1555.
But
But it took them
64.
64 years to break us.
Turn
It
us
took them
into Negro
64
bots.
years to turn us into Negro bots. The
Yep.
first Negro bot came off the assembly line,
Yep.
in 1619, brothers and sisters.
What's
So
that?
1619 to 2019 is how many years?
Right.
400 years, brothers and sisters.
Total.
What
Complete.
happened when that year was over with?
2020 came
And
in right on
2020
time.
rolled right up on up, and nobody was expecting it. Boom.
Boom.
COVID-19. Exodus. So if these things took place already, why is these things happening
Right.
from Scripture?
Exactly.
Why Scripture?
Why are we living
Why
out?
I look like this is what the Scripture is telling me? But y'all told me this to happen already. But
Right.
I feel like this is what's happening right now in the world. The Scripture is telling me.
Right, but it's supposed to be outdated knowledge, right?
Right.
Or past experience that is supposed to help you, guide you through life, right?
Right. But why is this? Why is these scriptures coming to life? What are these things? Why are they coming to life? What?
So I mean, somebody's lying somewhere.
Exactly, brothers and sisters, because these things we are living out the scripture.
Exactly.
That's why people do not know, because these pastors and preachers, these demons, brothers and sisters, are making sure you all lack the knowledge, making sure you're pushing masses' vision.
Right.
Making sure. This is why they don't have people like us on television. They don't have any of that, because they want their vision to be pushed only.
Exactly.
Their vision only. Anything else, you're cut, brothers and
Cut
sisters.
off.
Because they don't want us to be back on
Right.
top. They know that they was only going to be here for a certain amount of time.
Exactly. They were trying to get
That's
what
why they
needed
confessing
done.
now. They share their mouths where they would confess on themselves.
Right.
They're doing that
And that's the
wholeheartedly
pressure.
today,
That's
brothers
the
and
pressure
sisters.
of the NGO. That's the pressure that we putting on them. That's
Exactly.
the pressure
This
that's returning.
higher pressure is affecting the lower pressure.
And we know that they was made
they're
in
being
a deprivation
crushed.
period. Right, they're being crushed, and if you're being crushed, that causes confusion. That's
Now
how
they
you crush
having to,
yourself.
they're having to defend themselves. They're having to come out on TV and say, well, you're telling my kid this and this is not blah, blah, blah. But
Right.
this is what happened. Now you got kids going home mad.
Exactly.
Kids, I feel like this is a disaster in the school system to speak about this topic, because this is just not right. This is just making you now my kid is coming home and saying, are we murderers? Or, things like that. But this is, that's what y'all did.
Exactly.
But then again, that's what it said. They would be confessing on themselves.
Right.
And that's what they're doing today, teaching these
Right.
different topics, this topic of critical race theory in schools.
Right.
And also having our black children participate in the topic of critical race theory,
Yeah.
which is the original children, which
They
they
true
understand.
opinion on
They're
it.
giving their opinion on it, because you giving me a test and you telling me the assignments for me to write down my,
My opinion on my thoughts
opinion
about
on my
it.
thoughts
and
about
I give you the facts. You don't like my facts
right.
now.
So now I failed that class.
Right.
Now our black children are failing those classes because they telling them their true feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But they want you to tell the truth from what their books is giving you.
Right.
From what you read. You need to
Exactly.
no, that's not what the book said.
And then
This is what the book
right.
said. You need to go from what the book is telling you. No, I'm going from
Right.
what this is you talk about my experience.
Exactly.
My
And
people experience. So I'm
Right.
gonna tell you how I feel. This is the easiest assignment for me. But I'm getting the F on it because
Exactly.
you all have a certain agenda you want to
Right.
keep out.
And y'all want to keep it as a
Keep
theory.
it a
You wanna
certain-
keep it a theory.
Right.
It's
not a theory.
Remember, it's a theory
you
now.
Can't sit and tell you can't sit and tell me to write about something that happened to me
Right.
and my people, and you tell me it was fake. Of
Right.
course it's going to be, brother and sister, that's not right. But they want to make sure they have a whole class about their Holocaust.
Man, they dedicate the whole semester last
And
time
they were
I checked.
just in some gas chamber. I'd rather been in the gas chamber than getting peeled alive, boiled,
I'm ready to go ahead and get out of here.
brothers and sisters, beat
Exactly.
to the point that I can't even. I'm dead.
Exactly.
Dang, like brothers and sisters, what? These people are sick, and then they want us to be sad for their babies that just died in that shooting. Oh well,
Good for
brothers
them.
and sisters.
Right. They need to come
What
on and
is
do
it?
some more shootings.
If they was better off being shot
Right.
than anything else.
Persecution is worse than slaughter.
That was low key their good luck
Right,
for
that's-
because
I'd rather them
I rather
suffer.
than die now
Right.
than to suffer during these tribulations. So
Right.
they was going to have to go either way.
Exactly.
So that was kind of their good luck. So a lot of the people that's still alive about to be tortured.
Exactly.
That's
they
what
gotta
we
go
saying.
back through it. They got to go back through it.
So
'cause
that
it's not
shot in the
over.
head was good.
Right.
Go ahead and take them out because they're about to get eaten in a minute
Right.
by their mommies and daddies that's crying at that school.
Exactly.
Y'all about to be crying because y'all eating y'all babies
Right.
because y'all about to be hungry.
Right. When all this
These devils,
famine-
these
all
devils
these-
want us to care about their babies. They didn't care about us and still don't care about
Still
black
don't.
people.
But
They
black-
don't care.
But they got y'all black people caring about
and
their
it's the
situation.
main black people. Oh, I feel so
It's so
sorry
horrible. It's
for
so terrible.
sad. I mean,
It's so heartbreaking.
by nature, we are caring
Right. That's
people.
who
So
we are, and we being fooled by all these people around us. So we falling into temptation. We in the heart zone. But yeah,
Right.
we're not falling for it anymore. So we're trying to raise the awareness to our people that we're not boo-hooing, we're not sad about their situation because we're still going through horror. We're still going through the horror cost.
right now, today,
These people
brothers and
still killing our
sisters,
people. These people still
These
imprisoning
demons
us.
are still
imprisoning us.
sucking our people's energy, brothers.
Exactly.
24/7.
They still pushing
distracting
policies
our
that's
people.
against us. These people still don't like us. They're still falsely diagnosing us. The agenda is still to kill us, to kill our population. Population is power. They don't want us around.
They got our babies being aborted every day.
Exactly.
But
you're going to go vote.
Abort your baby.
For what?
What's
you
the
just
point
killed
of
the
when you just
potential voter.
Brothers and sisters,
use your damn brain.
We're not using our brains, and y'all, like you said, y'all take the voting so seriously.
Right.
But y'all killing voters.
Exactly.
Every time you have abortion, you're killing a new voter, brothers and sisters. Like, come on, we got to make these things make sense. If it was about killing babies, then would you be here?
Exactly.
I don't think so. Brothers, this is something trained that they letting you kill the baby. Mm-hmm. They letting you kill it.
Right.
They set up these things so you can do these things to yourself.
Exactly.
Self-destruct. They let you do it.
Deprivation.
They let you do it now.
They got us going against ourselves now.
Exactly. And they have their demons making sure these policies are still pushed.
Exactly.
Making sure these policies are stay alive.
Which are founded by people who
birth
hate your
control,
guts.
All these things that's destroying the woman's body, the woman's system.
The reproduction system.
All these things that they're allowing.
Why? You gotta ask yourself
why. And these demons are the main ones.
Why are they doing that? Because they don't want us here. They don't want us. They didn't never intend us to be a part of their society. They just needed to bring in their world. They just needed us for the creativity to bring in their mechanical vision, and then they could wipe us out after they get what they needed, so they can be immortal. Because they're mortal. They're mankind. They're kind of like a man. We live forever. They don't. They know that. That's the agenda.
That's why they're trying to get into these different bodies. They're trying to get all these robots.
Exactly.
Robot suits, brothers. They're going to get to the point to where we can't even afford to do what they're doing.
You can't afford today's lifestyle.
You can't even afford to live.
So how the hell do you think you're going to get you one of the mechanical bodies? Have you
ever
think about that?
You're not.
Exactly.
But that's what their plan is. That was it's not going to prevail,
right?
Brothers and sisters.
So
that's nothing to worry about. However, you will be a part of their destruction here if you do not.
You'll be fueled for the
accept
fire.
The truth, brothers and sisters. The truth will set you free. Once you understand the truth,
right?
It is. I wouldn't say you would never be the same again.
Right.
You never think the same again.
It's only gonna uplift you because you gonna get all the truth. The truth, like you said, is gonna set you free. You understanding what they did, who you are, and what the mission is. You be understanding the rewards you about to reap. You be glad to get the hell out of here.
Exactly. We need more of our people. We need our brothers and sisters to wake up, be beacons for our people.
Exactly.
We can't get this message out there. The gospel will be spread.
Right. The gospel will be preached around the world.
What World Wide Web, right?
Right. It
will be all over, brothers and sisters. So we need our brother. We're not begging for nothing.
Right.
Trust me. Because we just telling our people that if you feel like you are ready to
step up to the plate, that's what you want to do.
And speak for your people. Be a voice for your people.
Which you should if you're
original.
You should,
especially if you want our people not to perish and know what's coming. You should definitely want to warn your people.
Right.
Because if not, then their blood is going to be on your hands.
Exactly. And the people
people
without a vision will perish.
You knew. Because imagine how they're going to feel. So you knew. Exactly. You knew, and they're going to hurt you, brothers and sisters.
You're going to get double the scoop of punishment because of you. Because it's you. It's your fault that 2/3 of our people, 2/3 of our people died.
Because you knew.
Right.
That's why it's your fault. Because you knew. Because you didn't say nothing.
Our people are lost from the lack of knowledge. Because you had the knowledge and you didn't give it to them. So they're lost. They're dead. They're gone.
You understand the knowledge, but you're not giving the understanding of the knowledge to these people.
Right. You holding it for yourself because you like, it might be true. It might not be. And if you can con people, because some people, they think for themselves or the benefit of themselves, they can con. I can do what these Caucasian people
we are one body without everyone, without us, brothers and sisters, without all of us. We
don't function.
Won't be able to function. You need all your body parts,
right? But this wicked world made you believe that you can amputate everything off,
right, and just use your arm,
right?
Basically, all day for everything. You're using your arms to walk. You're using your arms, because you're doing everything yourself. You're an arm cell,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
As long as you got a brain and a little body, you good.
No, that's why our people.
That's this world. That's how American functions because they're Frankenstein, they're beasts, they're monsters.
They want you to be separated from
They like hideous things. That's why they love this world. They worship and cherish handicap and all these deformed things because that's their nature.
Yes, sir.
We don't believe in stuff like that. We don't do that to our people. Things our people don't come out punished like that. So
Yes, sir. So, like we shared, we have a covenant, brothers and sisters.
right,
We have a promise
we got a second option
that was given to us
to leave this place.
that we
Once
were
the
going to
40 years
leave
is
after
over with.
this. Our
Right.
people are so used to being here in America now,
We didn't just
so we don't even know
We ain't even worried
know
about
how
it no
to
more.
think about leaving
right
a country
People scared
to,
us, and that's nothing. They scared
you
the
know?
hell out of you to leave America because they made you believe that America was the best place in
right,
the,
and it's not.
in the
brothers
world.
and sisters, our land is full
Right.
of greatness.
Exactly.
It's being covered with sand, with rocks,
Man,
brothers and
look,
sisters.
we had the best
And
part.
we're gonna
the best
have
part
to-
of the planet on
Right.
Earth, and y'all scared to go there for nothing. And y'all work so hard, and everybody want to talk you out of their paycheck. Everybody want your reward, but you, because that's what they did to us. They programmed us to believe that we was going to heaven. There is no heaven, brothers and sisters. There's no spiritual heaven.
We're
There's
going to a physical home. We're going home, brothers and sisters, a physical home. We're going, when we say home, our land. Brothers, it's nothing spooky about it.
Right.
Just like you're living today, you're going to be living there. Brothers and sisters, like,
Right.
you're going to have a home there, a house there,
Exactly.
family
You're
there.
gonna be living way
all
better
these
than
things,
you ever
and
lived.
then it's going to be freedom, justice, and equality.
Exactly.
Brothers
You're
and
gonna be
sisters, you're
back
not
in
going to be
your
living in this
world, back in your
reality
environment.
where they're making you pay for everything.
Exactly. Everything's due to us because we
brothers
made
and
it
sisters,
all.
Exactly. We're going to be living in a world where we
We live in
we're-
complete bliss.
It's not going to be anybody
no
struggling.
worries.
Nobody's
Right. Everybody got
going
mansions.
through anything, brothers. We're not going to be doing that. We all are equal.
Even the
What are you
lowest,
saying? I mean, it's
even
going to
the
be
lowest in the kingdom was living good. Where we
right,
from?
brothers and sisters. Of course,
These-
it's,
right.
of course, there's range
Ain't
because
gonna be
you're
no such thing as homeless people where we going. Ain't gonna be no such thing as injustice or all that old bull crap.
right.
We
We
don't
don't
do
want,
that.
and then the original people, we don't even like to see people, anybody struggling.
We gonna cherish.
We're not
one
in
another.
competition.
don't
We're
do
not
all
them
that.
type of people.
Right.
Those are those demons, brothers and sisters, want to be big and bad and better. Don't want you to do anything. No,
Exactly.
we don't. We want all of our people to succeed.
Exactly.
And that's what's about to take place. We are all about to be back on top. Our women is about to be put back on the pedestal, and our covenant is about to be fulfilled.
Indeed.
All right. So with that, we are going to end this video, and we'll be back. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.